My name is Elainia Williams. My authors' names are Andrew Riley and Jana Hawley, and the article title is Attention Deficit Fashion. Basically, in attention deficit fashion, we learn about how fashion is basically, it revolves around what is trending at the time and how what's going on in the world can affect how we dress and what we wear. Not only is fashion affected by culture for obvious reasons, but it's also affected by what's going on in the world socially at the time, and it's also being affected by the internet and anything social, because what is trending will be more popular. That's basically the summary of the article. For the first question, I answered fashion is influenced by many things. Attention deficit fashion is a factor of many, unchanging cultural norms, new social movements, and freedoms, as well as newer and improved technology that aids in the advancement of basically the styles and what is generally accepted as a fashion. Like social media, for example, things that we consider we would never wear, we see someone else wearing it and we like it, and it becomes a trend. We see more and more people wearing it. We ourselves might turn to wearing that as well. Some micro trends I'm aware of would be like those athletic flare pants that everybody going around wearing, as well as like the baggy jeans with like the UGG slides. Another example would be like those checkered pattern cargo joggers that were popular a few years ago. I thought that was like a perfect example because that's like what made me realize like, oh snap, things go out of like trend very, very fast. And if you get seen wearing them now, it's like, what is, So I thought that was like a perfect example of a micro trend. For the last question, is this system sustainable? I do believe the fashion system is kind of sustainable because sometimes trends come full circle, but at the same time, I do believe it's not because we go through trends so fast. The fashion industry is something that changes often, but it's also like you have a few things where it's like it's going to be there forever. But personally, if I had to choose, I would say the fashion system is not sustainable because, like I said, we go through so many trends every year. What's popular, what isn't popular, what is acceptable wear, what's not acceptable wear. If it wasn't for social media or new technologies like the internet, I would say fashion would be more sustainable because there are so many different ways and styles to have things, to wear things, then things aren't being accepted as easily as they were back in the day when everyone was wearing the same thing over and over again.